What's good, y'all? It's Coach Dion. I run a creators agency. One thing we do is tailor to OnlyFans models and creators alike. In this video, I'm gonna show you and tell you about the do's and the don'ts when it comes to chatting. Now, you can be a chatter that's on hire, you can be the model that's chatting for yourself, or you can be an OnlyFans manager like myself, in which you chat for your model as well. So here goes the do's or the don'ts. I'm gonna give y'all three of each. Let's get it. Have to change it up real quick. It's getting bright as fuck over there. But yeah. So the first do that you should always do is take notes on the fan that you're chatting with. That way, you know his daily schedule, work schedule, his hobbies. Does he have a girlfriend, a wife? Is he single? What's his fetish? Things like that. Take notes, and you can use those to make more money. Trust me, just do it. Things to do number two, if you got a big buyer, a big fan that spends a lot of money on a consistent basis, then once a week, send them something for free, a free pic, with a thank you message telling you how much he appreciates you. I can't tell you how much a fan appreciate the authenticity of just a girl sending out something for free just out of nowhere. It's a surprise throughout the week, and I can tell you that a lot of girls don't do that. It's everything's like behind the PPV. Even a big fan has to pay for everything. So if you're one of the ones that send out, a free pick here and there, to your top fans, then you will stand out. All right, things to do number three. This is more so for a chatter or OnlyFans manager that's chatting for his model. What you want to do is be aware of where your model is, know the time zone. Um, that way, if it's nighttime, so you can tailor a script towards a nighttime script, or if it's daytime at Central Time, then you can tailor a daytime script for somebody that's Pacific Time. You know what I mean? Just be aware of that, and also try to know where your fan is. It's not uh, the biggest thing you need to know exactly where he is, because some might just lie about where they are at as well. But it's good to know the time that your model is on. So be aware of that. Pacific time, Central time, Eastern time, things like that. I feel like the don'ts are really important, even more so than the do's, because you can do something that can break a big deal with a fan, and sometimes it'll suck, but and you can't please everybody at the same time, so don't be too down on it. But um let's go in with the don'ts. I'm gonna give y'all three. Let's get it. So my number one don't is to ask for their name. So I know a lot of agencies might say otherwise. Chatters might see chatters do it. But I've run into some deal breakers, or more so friction in the chat, when I ask what's your name, and they'll be like, "Why do you want to know my name?" And it's like, I kind of just want to know your name so I know, know what to call you. But that's not how they see it. So it's better ways to ask. The username might be U6785. So you can say, "What would you like me to call you, Mister U6785?" And then they'll tell you a name, their name maybe, or a nickname or something like that. Or if their name is something like Big Man on Campus, and you're been chatting with them for a little bit, and you say something like, "What would you like me to call you, Mister Big Man on Campus?" Or "Is that your real name, LOL?" Or make it sound innocent when you're asking, not just a blatant ask. What is your name? I promise you, you will get friction from a fan, and you might think it's weird on your end, but to them, they might be trying to hide their identity. So you don't necessarily want to, ask them what their name. More so, ask what they want you to call them. Now, what not to do, or the don'ts. Number two, this one can be a little frustrating at times if you're not patient, and it's to not get upset with the fan. So if you're on a pay page, they pay to get in. So it's like, I guess a little convo won't hurt. Maybe they won't pay you again and leave, or just want a little conversation or what have you. But um, some people you can't please. So even a paid sub might come in, want something, and you send it to him, and he's like, "Nah, I don't like that." Like I get that. Like, okay, well, instead of cussing him out and losing a potential fan, instead just, okay, you don't like that, here's something for 50% off, or half off, and see if you like that and see if he unlocks it. I've actually obtained a big fan by not getting upset, by just running that script that I just told you. You don't like that, how about this, maybe this is something more your style, more your speed, check it out. If you don't like it, I'll send you something for free. You know what I'm saying? And then they unlock it. And then just that extra attentiveness to the fan uh, that may be upset at something can change the narrative. So this is a big one for models per se. Um, I get a lot of questions on how should I price my content. And my thing is, you can have certain scripts where you have price points and you stick to that. When it comes to selling certain things like customs and things like that, I believe that you should start high and then end low. So you start high, say a custom is or a FaceTime is 200, $300. Now that might not be your number in mind. A real number might be 150. But if you start high, I've started high before and got that number. FaceTime's 100, said 250, got 250. Got them to send that, and then they go on with the FaceTime. So don't sell yourself short, first and foremost. And I know in business, they say the customer is always right, but not necessarily when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more private. So when you're showing certain things, so you never want to show yourself short. And you put work or in your model, the model or your model puts in, you know, a lot of work to create good content. So don't sell yourself short on that. Like I said, start high, and then he might battle you with a price, go in the middle. You know what I mean? But don't go but below a number. If your number for a custom is $100, never go below $100. Trust me, your fans will save up and come back and they will buy that custom if they really like you. All right, y'all, that was 6 do's and don'ts when it comes to chatting on OnlyFans. Hope y'all liked the video. If it was informative, hit subscribe, like, comment. You know what I mean? I like to hear feedback. Let me know what you think. Hit the socials in the bio, all that good stuff. I'm out.